Hi, this is Ted Wetzel. Today's like a really special day because we're finally going to talk about taking action. For the last 23 months, we've been talking with hundreds of people, gathering information. We've also come across hundreds of organizations that have been working on grassroots activities for Democracy 2.0. We've taken about 160 of those and we've put them into 5 different categories. We've packaged it in kind of a unique way so that you can drill down, starting at the level of 5 grassroots areas, until you reach organizations that are actually active in one of those 5 grassroots areas. And from there, you get their website and you get a little explanation of who they are. The first one, which is kind of central, is In This Together. And it covers things like grade school, high school, college education about civic life. And it also includes many grassroots areas that have sprung up about reinvigorating how adults talk to each other. Because it seems like, although it's not really true, that we don't know how to talk to each other about conflicts and things we disagree about. We still have those skills. We've kind of just let them go a little dormant. And then there's things in there like, let's just be sure that we get out to vote. Grassroots area number 2 is called Unrigging the Game. It mostly focuses on the election system and getting dark money out, getting big money out, gerrymandering out, being able to know that our votes are counted correctly and accurately and not stolen by an outside influence, and including more and more people in the voting process. Grassroots area number 3 is, once we have people elected, how do we continue to give them the voice of the people? And not just the voice of the people, but the voice of the people harmonized, and the voice of the people 2.0 harmonized, which means all people. And we don't need to agree on everything, which is why we call it harmonized. But we would like to be singing close to the same song sheet. And we would like to give that information to our elected leaders. So if you'd like to work on the voice of the people, grassroots area 3 might be for you. Grassroots area number 4 is about new tools for democracy. It focuses on innovation and technology and bringing we the people together in different ways, communicating in different ways. Finally, grassroots area number 5 is, how do we encourage new people to get involved in the election process, to be elected as servant leaders. And once they are elected, how do we encourage them still? Why should you care? Well, truthfully, we don't blame you if you don't care, because up until now, Civics 1.0 for the last couple of decades has become really brain dead, like we talked about in the book, Secret Number 4. But here's the thing. In the last 23 months, one of the things that just comes through and through is that Americans do care. And Americans want to be part of the solution. So naturally, we need actions to take. And here's the other really awesome thing. We didn't decide, and a person didn't decide, what we really need is 5 grassroots areas. All we did was take the 160 organizations and we tried to figure out what do these organizations have in common? And these 5 grassroots areas just kind of came together naturally. Take some time, get to know all 5 areas, convince yourself, we hope, that this is actually a game plan, and then pick a way that you can help. Many hands make light work, while you may pick an area out of the 160 organizations. I'm going to pick a totally different area. And what's wonderful about that? Now we're a team. So we can trust each other. I know you've got your base covered, and I'll cover my base.